smash that like button. Woo!
Like and subscribe.
We needed this place. That was good to have a private room and to just chill out and recover. So off we go for the next day. Off we go. Day 18. Day 18. Just repeat that. Day 18. The cycling holiday. All that's happened is we've rejoined the road we were on for 12k yesterday. So, not sure how long this bit lasts. But it'd be nice to go across a field. This is definitely an area of Spain where they do irrigate. And these are in working order, they're spraying away. Good morning, day 18. Well, we start the day with 12k on the path. You can see behind me. I decided to walk on the road just for a bit of change. So yes, having had 12k yesterday of this path, and then another 12k today. Yeah. Overall, I think you get about 30k of just walking beside a road. Pretty monotonous. But it's still a beautiful day. You're still out. We stayed in a lovely albergue last night. Had a private room, nice meal, got a good sleep. So we just push on. But let's see where the rest of the day takes us. The road has turned slightly, so shadow is on my side, not in my front. Break in the path. We go through a wooded area, just got some water running through it. But we're still on the same path, beside the same road. Just a different view. Some deer.
A deer, are they?
I got so excited. They were cows. Makes a bit more sense now, because this is the first livestock fence I've seen. So those are cows in the trees. A nice grass track airport. I tell you, you start looking for excitement. This has got a bend and a dip. I tell you, we're living the dream. Just to the side of the trail is the little village of Villamarco. A bridge over something. So probably just a river. Or is it a railway? I don't know. We'll find out in a second. It's a canal of some sort. Drainage. Serious concrete. We have the same plane trees providing cover, but they are suffering some sort of disease. They're drifting cyclists. Now it's taken us down, so we get underneath the railway. Got a bit of a sore throat, so I'm not quite sure if I can do it, but I'll give it a go. Cacao! Cacao! There's water. So of course there's a stork. Coming down into the first village. Haven't seen one for a while. Nothing says authentic like a bit of grass. Not sure who this guy is, but it's a nice little statue. I haven't seen a court for a while, but there's another one. Up and over the motorway. We've seen so little livestock in fields, but these are the cows, and they can come in through that bit and into their shelter. But we haven't seen many. Gotta think it's for the cows. It's a shame for some of these rest areas. It's as if they got the money, they built what they could, and they've just moved on. And that's it. It's empty. Having come over the road, the next thing we go over is another one of these massive irrigation channels. Absolutely huge. We haven't even gone through this town. We're about 6 kilometers away. In fact, it does say 6 kilometers. And there's the albergue we're staying at. Another statue of walkers who are tired. Off to the main information board for this village. This looks like a bit of the old wall that has been sort of protected. That's probably what it's going to tell me here, hopefully. Coming through the door of the saints. This might be a challenge today because it's a Sunday. But it's a lovely quiet entrance. I've never seen so many banks in a small town. We must have passed 4 or 5. And 24-hour ATMs everywhere. Leaving town. You can see the wall behind that building. As we go over the river Esla. This is a decent river. Over the bridge. And if I cross over, yeah, lots of little birds around, a lot of noise, frogs, everything. A shaded spot. Outside the chicken farm. More fluff from the poplars. Something different. This will be our last 6k. Straight road and a path, but the sun turns round, so dressed as if he's an ultra runner. These concrete irrigation channels, and you can see on the gaps where they've filled them, these crisscross this landscape. So much so, on the maps, it looks like there's a grid of black lines, and it's all these irrigation channels. This may be the shortest village we've been through, as I can already see the exit sign. But it looks like most of this village is to one side, and the road just goes across one edge. A hot pavement, and you're through. Every church has a stalk on top. Well, what did I see? Bit of a strange edge of the village. It's got a big restaurant and hotel. After everything we've had today, we have a final wooded section to come into the main part of the village. So that's a good change. A little bit of artwork taking us up to a bridge which goes off to the right. Over we go. But a nice way into the village. We have a guy fishing. It's a Sunday, so families are out. It's quite busy down by the river. We just got to find our albergue and go from there. And here's our albergue in the back of the village. Too busy to take our reservation. These are all bunk beddies, but we have paid the extra money to get beds. This is the quirkiest albergue. It's brilliant. You get things like this. Wash your hands. It's a brilliant albergue. Oh, that's where you put your boots and your sticks, your palos. This is the drying area. Not something simple, and it's just engineered. It's beautiful. It's 8:30 at night, although it is light outside. And in this room of 8 beds, there is just us two. So we have a whole place to ourselves.
Smash that like button. Woo!
Like and subscribe.